clutch on that. We'll have to update that matchup later. But Brianna, you saw this game last night. LaFours took on Plainview Christian. Why don't you take us through that one?
Yeah, the first game actually being played at Plainview Christian. They got a nice donation there with the lights. It was their first night game, and the Pirates scored early and often. Cody Hendrickson hands off the pigskin to Curtis Murray, and he takes it in 25 yards for the score. 13-0 Pirates here in the first. Then LaFours, they do it again this time. Kindon Lott checks his receivers but decides to keep it himself for the rushing touchdown. And in the end, the LaFours, they blank Plainview Christian 59-0.
Let's take you through some more scores at 1A. Happy taking on Valley. Check out the Cowboys. They put up 87 tonight against the Patriots. Paducah taking on McLean. The Dragons fall by 2. Miami and Follett. And Follett is a 45-0 winner. White Deer and Motley County, and the Bucks fall to the Matadors. Hart and Amherst matching up this evening. The Bulldogs victorious 59-14. Groom and Fort Elliot. Check out this score. No, that's not a basketball score.
Oh my.
You gotta love six-man football. Yeah.
90, wow.
I know. Higgins and Silverton. 48-0. Silverton is your winner in this one. So as we mentioned, for those of you Nazareth fans, stick around. We're going to have that game later in the show. Don't worry. I know we have the highlights in the house. Again, there was a delay in some of the games, so we had to we'll move some of those games, shift something around. Don't worry, Swift fans. We're not forgetting you. Well, let's talk about that game of the week. Bree, set the scene for us out there.
Well, first of all, I think it was the biggest high school football game I have ever seen coming from.
That's right. You're all the way from California.
Yeah, California. You guys showed up tonight at Dick Bivens. Let me tell you, packed house, both sides of the field, a lot of energy. And this was the 60th time that Tascosa and Amarillo have met on the gridiron. And Amarillo got off to a slow start there in the beginning, but they really picked it up. But this one, we got to just show you the highlights in order to.
Well, before we do that, normally we show you our poll results. We're going to save that for later in the show. So be sure and stick around. We'll show you what the percentages were. We showed you that the fans favored Amarillo High in this one. 2 run-heavy offenses, Bree. Let's talk about Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you in part by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, as you can see, the band was jamming there in the beginning.
That's a lot of fans.
I'm telling ya. All right, we'll pick this up in the first quarter. And Reagan Hill, yeah, he's going to find his player wide open there for the touchdown. And then Tascosa's possession now. I get faked out, folks, on the reverse. Embarrassing, I know.
Could happen to anyone.
Derek Brown, it's a 100-meter yard dash, and yep, he's in first place. He gets taken down at the 15-yard line. But Rebels couldn't make anything happen on the drive, so Carlos Lopez goes for the 26-yard field goal. Tascosa on the board, but Amarillo leading 7-3. And then under 2 minutes in the first quarter, Reagan Hill to his brother, Runnick Hill for the TD family affair. Amarillo goes up 14-3. That would be the score going into the half. But the second half, as I mentioned, things got real crazy. Amarillo would hold the lead 21-17 in the fourth quarter, but Tascosa wouldn't stop fighting. They score with under a minute left in the game, 23-21, and that would be your final. This was the first time that the Sandys head coach Mel Maxfield has lost to an AISD school, and the first time Tascosa's head coach Ken Plunk has defeated Mel Maxfield in all 7 seasons that he's been at Amarillo. So quite the win there for Tascosa.
It was a night of first, so a good matchup for the Rebels. Again, we mentioned that we would have post-game sound from the winning coach. We didn't want to reveal the winner. Well, now that you know the Rebels were victorious, you get to hear from Ken Plunk as DJ Ezell went out there, got us some post-game. You'll only see that right here on News Channel 10, so certainly something you're not going to want to miss. Again, we'll take a look at those poll numbers. We'll update some of those matchups, and stick around, Naz fans. We'll have you hooked up here in a moment. Well, let's talk about some awards. Remember, we started this last week. We're going to bring you Hit of the Week and Play of the Week a little bit earlier, and this time the Play of the Week comes from the Wheeler-Clarendon matchup.
The Hit of the Week, brought to you in part by Jimmy Fincher.
Well, here we go. It's a big shot on the opening kickoff. Wayaka, number 9. We've got his name, not in the script, though. I'll bring that to you later in the show. This comes back around. Big hit. That's your Week 3 Hit of the Week. One more time. Let's take a look at this. Number 9. Big shot. Love it. Gotta love it. Big hit from number 9. That's your Hit of the Week. How about your play, Brianna?
Yeah, Play of the Week is coming from Hereford, number 88. Caleb Martinez. Yep, with the one-handed catch. Oh wow, look at that.
Trying to be Des Bryant.
Fingers right there, impressive.
Well, that's your Week 3 play of the week, and again, we're going to bring those back around one more time, so be sure and stick with us if you missed it, or if you think you're going to miss it, we'll have it again for you, so be sure and stick around. We've still got a long way to go. We had a ton of games tonight. We were able to get a ton of games. We have some from Wichita Falls. We've got some from the Lubbock area still to come your way, not to mention all the games we shot. So stick around. You're watching the wrap-up on News Channel 10.